All right, my beautiful Aries souls, my fearless warriors of the zodiac, I need you to gather close and listen with your whole heart. Are you ready to hear something that might just change the very course of your week, your month, and perhaps even your year? Because last night, a powerful soul-shaking prayer was sent into the cosmos, and it had your name, Aries, written all over it, in shimmering celestial fire. This isn't just a fleeting thought or a simple coincidence, my friends. A profound and sacred shift just took place in the unseen realms, and it was a prayer so pure, so deeply heartfelt, that it made the entire universe fall silent just to listen. This prayer came from someone deeply connected to you, perhaps through your very bloodline, a thread of your ancestral tapestry, or maybe from a memory of a love you once held so dear. And what you may not yet realize is that this prayer wasn't just a simple wish for your well-being. Oh no, it was so much more. It was an invocation, a powerful call to awaken a destiny within you that has been lying dormant for far too long. You, my magnificent Aries, are standing at the very epicenter of a breathtaking transformation that is drawing closer with every beat of your heart. Can you feel that subtle hum of anticipation in the air, that electric feeling that something big is on the horizon? It's real, and it's all for you. Before we dive deeper into this incredible cosmic message, if you're already feeling a connection, a little spark of recognition in your soul, let me know in the comments below by typing, "I am ready to awaken." And if you haven't yet joined our beautiful family here at Astrology Unlocked, please take this moment to subscribe. I want to make sure you never miss these sacred whispers from the universe crafted just for your journey. You know, there are certain nights when the world outside seems perfectly still, when a deep quiet settles over everything. Yet in the invisible world, a powerful current of energy is moving, reshaping reality itself. Last night was one of those nights. I found myself unable to sleep, pulled by an energy so strong and undeniable that it compelled me to light my candles, lay out my tarot cards, and simply sit in stillness. It wasn't born from mere curiosity, but from a profound knowing that something or someone was calling out your name, Aries. It wasn't a whisper, it was a soul echo, a vibration loud enough to make time itself seem to stand still. When a prayer is spoken with such pure love from the very depths of the heart, the cosmos itself pauses to honor it. And I have a feeling you felt it too. Not in a logical, tangible way, but through that sudden, unexplained heaviness in your chest, the quickening of your pulse, as you tried to rest, or perhaps a sharp, poignant ache that surfaced in a moment of quiet. My dear friend, that wasn't anxiety. That was a sacred signal, a sign from the universe that something you have been waiting for, something you may have stopped daring to even name, is now drawing near. It's the universe's way of preparing your heart for a miracle. I have always held the belief that every soul is given a moment, a divine appointment, to be awakened from the familiar dream of their everyday life. For you, brave Aries, that moment is not just close, it is here. You are on the precipice of receiving a message, a sign, or perhaps a call from someone that will do more than just disrupt your daily schedule. It is destined to open a doorway to a completely new path, a new timeline for your life. And the most beautiful part of this is that you do not need to fear it. You see, this isn't a trial or a test. This is your reward. This is the universe finally balancing the scales, returning the energy for all the love and strength you have poured into the world. I need you to know that these are not just comforting words. This is a profound confirmation. The universe has a perfect memory. It never forgets what you have given. It remembers all the times you chose forgiveness, even when no apology was offered. It remembers the times you held others together while you yourself were quietly falling apart. It remembers every single smile you shared through eyes that were brimming with unshed tears. For so many years, you, the selfless warrior, have lived for others, fought for others, and put their needs before your own. And now the cosmos is declaring with a resounding voice, it is time for life to start living for you. Now, I am not going to tell you that this journey will be without its challenges. True transformation always asks us to shed an old skin, and there is something you need to be aware of as you step into this new light. There is someone in your immediate circle, someone you have trusted, whose energy is not as genuine as you believe. I don't say this to stir anger or resentment within your beautiful heart. I say this to set you free. There is a person you have seen as a friend, a safe harbor, but they are carrying an energy that is no longer pure in its intention towards you. This is not because they are an evil person, but because your light, your unstoppable Aries fire, unsettles something dormant and unresolved within them. As you keep moving forward, as you keep climbing, they remain stuck in their old stories. Your very presence has become a mirror for them, and in that mirror, they see all the limitations they have not yet had the courage to overcome. Your success reflects their stagnation, and it has bred a subtle, unconscious envy that has begun to tarnish the connection. So the universe now presents you with a choice. Are you willing to continue to shrink yourself down to make them feel comfortable, or will you choose to love them from a distance, from a sacred space where you can be your full, radiant self? Without apology, I used to believe that maintaining a relationship, any relationship, was a job for two people. But as I journey through this life, I've come to realize that honoring your own soul's truth is far more important than staying silent just to keep a connection that is no longer in alignment. You have a divine right to choose peace for your soul. You have the right to release yourself from the burden of false closeness. And you absolutely have the right to be loved with the same true, brilliant light that you so freely give. Your heart might be tightening as you hear these words, a sign of recognition. Let it speak. Don't silence that inner voice any longer, because your intuition, your heart always knows the way home. And if these words are resonating deep within you, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments by writing down just one thing you are ready to release to feel lighter. When you write it, you are not just typing words. You are performing an act of power, unlocking your own energy and declaring your freedom to the universe. This, my dear Aries, is just the very beginning. There is so much more I am being guided to share with you. But for now, take a deep cleansing breath. Let this truth settle in your soul. The deepest transformations never rush. They unfold in divine timing. The universe is simply waiting for your nod, for your permission. And when you are truly ready, the miracle you've been waiting for won't even need to knock. It will simply walk right in. If what you are feeling right now is the rise of a new courage, a wave of forgiveness for yourself and for others, then I want you to anchor this feeling. Go to the comments and declare, I, Aries, choose to return to my heart and release what no longer uplifts my soul. And if you feel that these words have truly touched a deep part of you, leave a like on this video as a beautiful sign of your awakening. Share this message with another soul you love, and please hit that subscribe button so you never miss the sacred guidance the universe is sending just for you. Have you ever had that feeling, that deep, soul-level recognition when someone just gets you completely and utterly? It's a rare and beautiful gift. I hope you have, and I would love to hear about it. Because Aries, there are also people who come into our lives with a gentle smile and a warm embrace, but their underlying energy carries an invisible wound, and it can leave you feeling drained without you even knowing why. The universe is whispering to you with crystal clarity right now. It is time to face this truth and bravely cut a cord that has been quietly stifling your spirit. If someone close to you has recently been making you feel uneasy, drained, or just off in ways you can't quite put your finger on, give yourself permission to take a step back. Observe. This isn't about judgment, it's about discernment. That discomfort you're feeling is not random. It is your powerful intuition, your inner guidance system screaming for your attention. Trust that signal, my friend. They may not intend to cause you harm, but the energetic dynamic between you has shifted. Paying attention to how you truly feel in someone's presence is a profound act of self-love. And that is your most important assignment right now. If you've ever felt this kind of draining energy, I want you to reclaim your power. Write in the comments, "I choose to free myself from toxic ties and activate sacred protection for my soul." When you declare this, you are building an energetic shield of light around you. And now, there is something else I must tell you, something your soul has probably known for a long time, but your mind has struggled to accept. It has to do with matters of the heart, with love, and it may leave you speechless for a moment. When it comes to love, your heart has been carrying a quiet storm, hasn't it? There is someone you simply cannot stop thinking about. They may be distant now, perhaps even gone from your life, and it might seem as though they have forgotten you entirely. But I am here to tell you the truth. They still think of you, especially during the quietest hours of the night. In that sacred silence, when the world is asleep, their mind wanders back to you. They wonder if they still hold a place in your heart. They might scroll past one of your social media posts or glance at an old photograph and be hit by a sudden, overwhelming wave of nameless longing. That is because the bond between you was real, an invisible thread that even time and distance have not been able to sever. But then another face emerges from the shadows of your past. This person once left deep wounds on your journey, and a part of them has never truly let you go. They have been searching for answers, perhaps even turning to spiritual advisors or psychics, because they sense a monumental shift in you. They feel that you have truly moved on, that you have finally closed the door to your once wide-open heart, and it terrifies them. And they are right. You have changed, Aries. You are no longer the version of yourself that was vulnerable and easily swayed. You are evolving, stepping into your power, and that radiant energy can be felt by everyone, even those who are no longer granted access to your life. But the story doesn't end there. There is a third energy, a shadow that has been lurking in the background. It is a feminine energy, someone who stood behind a separation or a conflict, who manipulated situations, who told lies, and who may have even used darker, negative energetic methods to try and block your path of growth. You may not have been consciously aware of this, but these things are very real. I am not telling you this to create fear within you. I am telling you this to remind you of your own immense power. No one, and I mean no one, can touch your light unless you give them permission. No force, no matter how dark, can defeat a soul that knows who it is. And you, Aries, are being fiercely protected by sacred forces, by legions of angels and guides that the naked eye cannot see, but who are always present standing guard around you. This person wanted to stop the flow of abundance in your life. They tried to delay your progress and dim your brilliant fire, but they have failed. And now, every ounce of envious energy that was sent your way is returning to its source, because the law of the universe, the law of karma, misses nothing. Everything that stems from ego eventually becomes a heavy burden. But you, the one with the sincere and courageous heart, will always be uplifted. Now I need you to listen very carefully to what is coming next, because it represents a major turning point. Open your heart wide to receive it, just as the sun never denies the coming of the dawn. Have you ever felt like someone was deliberately trying to hold you back from the path you were born to walk? Tell me your story. And if you feel this message is resonating with the very core of your being, don't hesitate to share this video. Because when you spread the light, you become an even brighter beacon for others to see by. My dear Aries, for a long time now, there has been a door in your financial and career life that has felt blocked, almost sealed shut. This was never because you were unworthy or lacked talent. It was because the jealous and fearful energies of others have been actively trying to suppress your natural fiery growth. You have tried endlessly, haven't you? You've given your all. You've worked with integrity and lived with a kind heart, and yet it often felt like your results never matched the monumental effort you put in. That was not a coincidence, but I want you to hear this loud and clear. Those invisible chains are now dissolving. They are turning to dust in the face of your rising light. The truth is, a light as bright as yours cannot be hidden forever. And your light, Aries, so bold, so authentic, and so incredibly powerful, is beginning to radiate from within you in a way that is undeniable. The moment you decide to fully believe in your own worth, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. This very week, if you act with faith and determination, you are poised to touch an opportunity you never even imagined was possible. A door that once seemed permanently sealed may suddenly swing open for you, like a direct message from the heavens declaring that your time has come. This is your moment. I sense a significant shift coming for you. It could manifest as a change in your living environment, a new direction in your work, or simply a profound renewal in the way you think and see yourself. Whatever it is, understand that this is not just a simple journey. It is a movement of your soul. Because the incredible blessings that are coming for you require a pure and sacred space in which to bloom. Perhaps you need to leave an environment that has become energetically worn out. Maybe you need to let go of certain people or habits that no longer make you feel like the most authentic version of yourself. I truly believe that the soul always knows when it is time to transform. It begins to feel stifled in places that once felt like a comfortable home. It starts to feel a deep sense of loneliness in relationships that once felt safe and secure. That is not a sign of failure, my friend. It is a powerful signal of your spiritual maturity. Do you feel that deep yearning for a new breath of air? That desire to live truthfully, to breathe deeply, to just be yourself without the crushing weight of judgment or the expectations of others? If you do that, is your soul speaking to you, reclaiming its divine right to freedom? Let's just pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and ask your heart these questions. What am I truly ready to release in order to welcome something better? Who in my life makes me feel like I have to shrink myself to be accepted? What relationship is draining my energy instead of healing my spirit? There are no wrong answers here, but being radically honest with yourself, even if it hurts for a moment, is always the first, most crucial step towards liberation. Maybe you have told the world, and even yourself, that you have forgotten someone, that you have completely moved on. But if there is still a faint echo in your heart, a lingering memory, an unanswered question that haunts you in quiet moments, then you haven't truly closed that chapter. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. You are not weak. You are simply a human being learning to let go gently. Not through denial, but through a deep understanding that some wounds need time and grace to heal. They are not there to be repeated, but to teach you the sacred art of cherishing yourself more deeply. Today's reading also clearly shows a feminine energy that has been influencing a romantic connection in your life. This isn't someone who is openly hostile. It's someone very close, someone who has the ear of the one you love or care for. This person has been planting seeds of fear and doubt, clouding the beautiful light that exists between you and another. And you've felt it, haven't you? The sudden coldness for no apparent reason, the unexplained distance. But I have wonderful news for you. The truth always wins. And that person, the one who was once such a vital part of your world, is beginning to awaken. They are starting to sense the stark difference between the peace they felt with you and the inner turmoil they now carry. And they will come searching for you. It might be through an awkward text message, a small, seemingly insignificant signal, but behind it will be a heart that is still longing to find its way back home to you. However, you are the one in the position of power now. Not everyone who returns deserves to stay. Remember that all the time you spent on your own healing in the distance was not wasted. It was a sacred sanctuary where you grew stronger, where you learned to love yourself first before ever loving anyone else. You have been through so many losses, but you never ever lost your faith in love. And that, my dear Aries, is extraordinary. I believe that only the hearts that have been truly broken have the capacity to love again with the deepest wisdom. And this time, you will do it the right way. If these words feel like they were written just for you, I want you to claim this new chapter. Write in the comments, "I, Aries, no longer hold on to what exhausts my soul. I choose freedom." And if you believe you are moving closer to this stronger, freer, more authentic version of yourself, then like this video, share it, and hit that subscribe button. Not for me, but as a powerful declaration to the universe that you are finally ready to receive what you deserve. There is still so much more that wants to come through, but I will wait until your soul whispers to me that you are ready to hear it. Beloved Aries, some reunions are not meant to repeat the past. They are orchestrated by the universe to allow you to stand firmly in the present, strong, clear-headed, and overflowing with self-love, and to choose again, but this time from a completely new and empowered place. You no longer need someone else's approval to feel worthy. You no longer need someone else to tell you that you matter, to believe in your own immense value. Because you have finally realized that the strongest, deepest, and most profound recognition is the one that comes from within. And that, my dear Aries, is your greatest victory. Not the return of another person, not the restoration of an old relationship, but your magnificent return to yourself. I also sense a beautiful new energy approaching you. This is someone who carries a gentle, respectful, and deeply sincere presence. They are not coming to fill a void or to complete you, but to walk alongside you as an equal. This is someone who will not try to control you, who will not doubt your power, and who will not ask you to change a single thing about your magnificent soul. They will love you exactly as you are. And the miracle is, you are finally ready for that kind of love. After walking so many painful roads, you are now opening a chapter of love that no longer wounds you. A love that doesn't make you shrink or hide, but a love that expands your inner space, uplifts your spirit, and honors the king or queen that you are. But to welcome this, you must take one final courageous step. You must let go. Let go of the beautiful memories that no longer nourish your present. Let go of the relationships that were once close, but have now grown cold and distant. Let go of the spaces, both physical and emotional, that are now too small for a soul that is ready to soar. I know that letting go is never easy, especially for a loyal heart like yours. But every single time you choose to let go of what is heavy, you are choosing yourself. You were not born to live a half-life, Aries. You did not come to this earth just to survive. You came here to bloom, to shine, to lead, and to leave a mark of kindness, courage, and unshakable authenticity. And if you are still here listening to these words, I know that a new journey is opening up right beneath your feet. This is not an empty promise. It is a soul-level affirmation. You have walked far enough in the dark. Now, it is your time to step into the brilliant, glorious light. And if at any moment your heart begins to race, if a wave of pure emotion rises in your chest, that is the whisper from the other side, confirming everything. You no longer have to be afraid. Something beautiful is coming. And this time, my friend, it is here to stay. Are you truly ready to receive it? If your heart is nodding a resounding yes, then I want you to anchor this moment in time. Write in the comments, I, Aries, choose to open my heart instead of shrinking myself to fit anyone. And if a part of your soul was just touched, just awakened, don't leave just yet. Because what comes next is designed to help you understand precisely why the universe chose this exact moment to send you this life-altering message. If you feel strong enough, healed enough, and grateful enough to step into this new chapter, then please like, share, and hit subscribe to send one final powerful signal to the universe that says, I am ready to live in full alignment with my true worth. Thank you for being here with me today, for allowing me to be a part of your sacred journey. It has been a true gift to share this space with you. I wish you an abundance of joy, love, and unwavering success.